Are you really ready? Are you really ready? Are you really ready? Are you ready?
Now here at FirstEnergy Stadium in Reading, talking with Justin De Fratus, reliever for our Phillies. So you got some really solid teammates here, especially on the pitching staff with you, J.C. Ramirez, Philippe Almont, kind of guys with some high expectations as well, you know, in addition to yourself. Just talk about some of the guys on the pitching staff and just being able to watch them on a daily basis and the impact that they could have helping you grow and progress.
I mean, everybody is. I mean, obviously you look at guys like J.C. and Philippe, and you know that. I mean, it's obvious how good they are, but you can't forget about guys like, you know, BJ, who, yeah, he had a subpar season last year, but don't forget what he did in Lakewood the year before. And then, I mean, Diekman, who's starting to turn the corner and find the strike zone a little bit with his new delivery. And I mean, Cisco, Brummett. I mean, Brummett's on a really hot streak right now. I mean, everybody is really good, and it's, I don't know, it's really easy to learn and just watch. You know, you just watch everybody, see what they're doing, talk to them about how they're pitching guys, and it's hard right now with the team we have and the people around me. It's just hard to not get better. Everybody's good.
Now, we've spoken plenty before, and for the people that might be hearing this interview that aren't too familiar with you, just tell me about your pitch repertoire and what you consider your out pitch right now.
I have a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. Obviously, I like to get ahead with my fastball, and I've always thought of my out pitch as my slider, you know, and I'm trying to get it better and better, but, you know, I've always felt it's been good enough to get people out, and that's what I consider my out pitch.
As far as your strengths go, you've always been recognized for your control and your pitch accuracy. Do you feel that's among your strengths, and is that something that you take pride in?
It is. I do feel it's one of my strengths. It has been since the day I got into pro bowling. I mean, I always took a lot of pride in throwing a lot of strikes and getting the ball where I want it to go. And yeah, still to this day, it's something I work on every day, and you can always get better. My goal is to never miss a spot with my fastball. So.
And I know that you often credit somebody in your family for helping you develop that pitch control. Just talk about that.
Yeah, my dad. He didn't throw a lot of strikes when he was younger. So when myself and my brothers, when we were younger, he would always say, you know, it doesn't matter. You know, if you don't throw the ball over the plate, you're not going to give yourself a chance to win. So, you know, he knew from experience. You know, so he said, throw the ball over the plate, throw the ball over the plate, and that's really all I ever heard. So, I mean, when I was young, you know, you wouldn't be able to hit corners or whatever, but for the majority of the part, you get the ball over the plate, and that's what I attribute most of my success as far as command to.
You spent some time with the big club in spring training this season. Just talk about that, maybe what some of the highlights were for you this spring training.
Highlights for me. The whole experience was incredible. You know, a lot of the times, you know, with something like that, a lot of people, I caught myself, you know, you're so worried about taking it all in that it's hard to explain it. It's just something I've always wanted to do, and so, you know, you're so excited that you even if you try to take it all in, you can't. It's something you got to keep doing and keep doing and keep doing, and so, I mean, and I wanted to make the team, so I was so concerned with working hard and doing everything that, you know, a lot of the times you didn't really get to sit down and enjoy it because, you know, we'd finish the game and I'd drive home and then I'd eat and then go to sleep because I had to be up and back at the field at 6 the next morning. So.
Now, once you're assigned to minor league camp, you know, it might have been a shock to your system. Was there any level of disappointment, or was that just you know, something that could give you a jolt to refocus and bear down?
I knew it was coming. I could tell. I wasn't upset, but I mean, flat out, I didn't perform the way I could have in spring training. We were doing some stuff. I put a little too much pressure on myself to you know, I made my expectations a little too high, I think, maybe. So, but I think things didn't really go as well as I wanted them to. So I was kind of looking for it. Kind of stopped pitching the last couple times, the last couple days up there. So when they said, hey, we need to talk to you, I knew what it was about. So I'm 23 years old. I'm in no rush.
Still plenty of time to get there.
Yeah.
Okay. And I've coached Babe Ruth League age kids, age 13 to 15. And if you had an opportunity to speak to kids that age, they're hoping to play baseball beyond high school, whether it's professionally or in college, what advice might you give to kids that age?
Just have fun. Really, that's really all I can say. I try to come to the field and have fun every day. I mean, if it's all work to you, then I don't know, you're never going to enjoy your life. And really what it comes down to is what's going to make you happy in life. And baseball is what makes me happy. You find whatever makes you happy, whatever you wake up in the morning, you're like, you know what, this is awesome. I get to go, I get to write today. I get to, whatever you want to do. Like, I get to play baseball. I get to play basketball. Whatever you want to do. Whatever that is, do it.
One thing I definitely did want to ask you was about your Twitter account. You joined up in the off season or early in spring training, and you seem to love it. You seem to have a lot of fun with it. Some guys kind of started up or don't pay much attention to it, like your teammate Cody Overbeck, who doesn't give it much love. But J.C. Ramirez is all about it now, and you're always all about it. Nightly, you're talking to people and talking about TV or sports and whatever game's on. Just tell me, what do you find so appealing about Twitter?
It's a good way to interact with the fans and stuff, and without it getting too personal. And it's not that I don't want people to get personal, but like sometimes you worry about some people taking what you say, you're taking advantage of what you say, and so on that you really can't get yourself into too much trouble. You just and usually most of the stuff I talk about isn't about baseball. It's usually about other stuff.
Are you really ready?